It became a fundamental SEO concept right now that everybody tries to a little bit hijack by excluding the main source, I can say. It is growing really fast, actually.
And the community itself is very diverse. And adding to that, how public figure you became, no matter what you do, someone will criticize you.
Yeah, you get used to that. I mean, it has taken like 2 years for me to get used to it. Because
how do you deal with that inevitable
right now, it's fully okay.
feedback?
I mean, I can tell it even when you go to the Reddit, for example. Because, for example, let me give an example. Yes, simple, concrete example. Let's say there is a person and he always actually was positive, was trying to take attention in the community. Then a few people criticizes him. Then he actually blames you. But I am not even involved in that. Then he goes to Reddit and he says that actually I am married to my cousin. This is real, actually. There are so ugly claims. Like I won't be even telling them for publicizing them. But they do these things. Then you learn that actually the person is trying to actually own the brand of semantic SEO. And he also tries to sell a course because that's in SEO industry is very common. That's why I have a policy. For example, here too, one of our members was suffering from slandering. And I said that actually, as long as there is no proof, you don't need to actually worry about any type of slandering at all. But at the beginning, it wasn't that easy. I mean, now for exercising, I can even slander myself. Very easy for me to endure these things now. But in the beginning, I was talking to James all the time, like, James, this person says this, what I can do. I at the beginning also, since I just wanted to teach people, I didn't have any back agenda. Like, I couldn't understand why they were doing it. Then James, since he is master of the business, he just look at what they sell. And usually they are actually trying to sell what we already did or invented. So because of that, actually, they sometimes do that. And when you're a person, you get it actually personal. But when you're a brand, you just learn to not care at all.
But that's hard because it can be very emotional, right?
At the beginning, it was like that. Now it's something that you never care, actually, because your brain learns, but very slow. Mine actually was very slow. But sometimes people, when they slander on the internet, I never block them. But,
oh, really?
Nah, I don't care. But
you just ignore.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
the best
respond.
thing.
Don't
Yeah.
respond,
That's the best thing. Yeah, you shouldn't allow people to take your time. It's kinds of gift. You shouldn't allow them to live in your mind. You can't give your mental estate or mental capital to the time wasters. And usually losers are actually talking about others. You don't need to spend your time for these negativities. I would like to say that to you: don't react any negative thing. But sometimes, just for having fun, I say. Let's say I check the official side of the person, it's not ranking for anything. And I say like, how about you first actually fix your rankings and then you talk about actual semantics. The problem is that when somebody else says it, they are okay with it. But when a brand says it, it crushes. It creates really bad effect. Then I also feel sorry. And I also think like actually, I shouldn't have said it. Even if they slander you, even if they lie about you, because I don't know them even personally. So then also I had a policy like, I will never ever say anything. Because for instance, here we have a friend, very good friend, by the way, core of our community, Alex Ivanovsky. He listened to me first time in Dubai. And I get off from the stage. And he told me that, hey man, until I listened to you, I always thought that actually you didn't find anything new, but I now see that actually you have lots of new stuff here that I didn't hear before. And then I realized that if I would be answering Alex from online before, he will never be part of our community and he wouldn't be in these cabanas right now. So I believe the people who talk negatively are just your future friends. Just don't react them negatively. Just wait for the right moment. They will realize eventually and be your friend as well.
That's a really good approach. I was thinking being such a big brand in this industry puts you in a position where a lot of people want to befriend you, but maybe not for the right reasons, right? You may deal with being taken advantage of. Have you had situations like that? And like, how do you deal with it? Like,
yeah, a lot of times. I mean, like at the beginning, it was so harsh. It was hard to digest that actually people are coming to you for their needs, not for actually friendship, but they are acting friendly because they need something and nothing else.
Because there are real friends, but there are also people who pose, right?
Yeah, of course. So at the beginning, it was again hard, and you start to create a kind of mind wall to protect your mindfulness or wellness. You create a thick skin actually for that. And after a point, you learn that you shouldn't be having any expectation from including your actual friends or your mother. You are just alone. I am a very, very stoic person. So I have like zero expectation from anyone on this planet. And I'm always happy to help people without having something back. when you have such a thing and when you do such a thing, you are not affected at all because you already were ready for such a thing. But at the beginning, it was of course hard because so many people try to hijack the concept of topical authority.
Yeah.
Even a few of them actually try to send me trademarks for these things. Never say
really?
this. Yeah, because they made millions by selling fake topical maps or some other type of stuff. So, because when something became so big, bigger than you, it has grown so fast. I mean, even before, with interview with Matt, I stated actually I will be introducing what a topical map is. Then we did the interview. 7 days later, they were selling topical maps. But they didn't see even a single topical map yet. How do they sell it without even knowing what it is? I mean, we just explained like last Sunday.
Wow.
And they were just rebranding or repackaging whatever they do. I see the same thing with this answer engine optimization too. They just basically repackage it, create hype, and try to sell it to the same SEO practices. Actually, they are following at the same 99% at least is same. So it is hard, but all these things are also good teachers. I mean, every bad person on the planet is a good teacher for you. They help you to actually be a better person, more patient, and more cautious as well. But at the beginning, it was hard. As I say, they share some results with you. If you don't ask for them, they get angry. Because at the beginning, they don't know how busy you are. Now they know, and they don't get such a expectation. If you answer, they say thank you. If you don't, they know that you are busy. But at the beginning, when you are not a brand yet, everybody tries to get your brain, a piece of your brain. And it wasn't easy at all. And when you don't answer, they just go to the negative side.
Yeah.
And then they start again slandering or they try to sell and etc. So then you learn basically from your mistakes there. I would say the same thing for every community owner or every conference owner. Don't interact that much. Just be on the positive side, do your job and move on. Never have any expectation.